Hi, Greg Parsley, Superintendent for the VCSC. Just to provide a board update, we omitted or skipped November for whatever reason, so go back and catch that one up. Our 2 employees of the month for November included Morgan Kitzman. Morgan teaches 3rd grade for us at Riley, and then Rose Tucker, who is our librarian at the middle school. So congratulations to both of those individuals. We had a resignation in November. Hannah Winnings is resigning her teaching and aide position at Tecumseh Harrison. Also in November, Mike Knoll submitted his resignation. Mike has been with us for many, many years as a bus aide. He drove a bus previously, had been on Doris Fellows' bus, and we certainly thank Mike for all that he has done and for our students in the VCSC. Couple recommendations that I'll note from our personnel in November. Garrett Kokenauer was approved to replace Mr. Witten as PE teacher for Tecumseh Harrison and Vigo, so welcome to Garrett. And then we also welcome Tom Danielson to the VCSC. Tom is our first P-Tech instructor. That's a brand new program at Lincoln High School that focuses basically on relation-driven opportunities to expand their learning through hands-on activities and experiences partnered with business, industry, and higher ed. That's a program that we have through SEL out of the University of Indianapolis, but we're excited to have Mr. Danielson as he, in our inaugural more so planning year, as we get ready for 10 students as we kick that program off next year. The board updated lots of policy and so forth, but nothing out of the unordinary with regard to that. So that's a recap of the November board meeting. To our December board meeting, 2 employees of the month, Mrs. Lori Graham. She is our virtual instructor at Washington Learning Academy. She came on board to the VCSC as we opened WLA and also as we went through the pandemic, and has done a phenomenal job for us. So congratulations to Mrs. Graham. And then Heather Treadway is our nurse at Lincoln High School. She's been with us for a few years prior to being at Lincoln. She was our nurse at Tecumseh Harrison. So congratulations to Nurse Treadway. Personnel items, we have 3 that I would draw your attention to in terms of new hires. Kristen Tabler is recommended as a world language part-time teacher at Clark Middle School, and then she will also be working at the high school in a aides position. So we welcome Kristen. Becky Bushy joins the VCSC in a workability position. This is a grant position from the Department of Education. The Vincent's Community School Corporation was one of, I believe it was 23 schools to actually receive this grant. Becky will be working with students K through 12 on workplace ethics, getting students ready for the workplace pathways, so forth. So we're excited to have Becky in this brand new grant position. And then Teresa Duke will be coming to us, replacing Hannah Winnings, who resigned in November. She and her husband are relocating to Vincennes as her husband has accepted a position. And she is a current 6th grade science teacher, but she will pick up the 5th grade position at Tecumseh Harrison, and then also an academic specialist position for the time being. So congratulations and welcome to those 3 individuals. Other item, and more so with discussion items from the board meeting last night, our budget order came through. The only thing that I would probably draw folks' attention to is our assessed valuation, and we've got our detailed press release that is on the website, and you can see the history of our AV. But we saw a substantial increase in assessed valuation. The good news when you see an increase in assessed valuation is you should see a lower tax rate, and the VCSC tax rate is below $1, which is tremendous for our stakeholders. And again, if you want any information with regard to that, it's all included within the detailed press release that's online. We are required every 6 months to update our VCSC reentry plan. That goes back to our ESSER funds and the projects that we are doing. So the board approved that VCSC reentry plan, and we only have one more time in which we have to go through that. So with that, that's a update on everything, at least from November and the December board meeting, probably of pertinent. If there's other items, you can check those press releases out. Until then, we wish everybody a joyous holiday, and we will see you in January.